Good morning. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 5, synthetic fibers and plastics. Today's topic is plastics. Good morning. This is By-S.S.Rawat, PGT Physics, Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1, Roorkee. Plastic is also a polymer. As we know that polymer means poly plus mer means many units. So plastic is also the polymer. All plastics do not have the same type of arrangement of units. In some of it is linear and in others it may be cross-linked. You can see in this diagram these units are connected as linear polymer. But in the second diagram you can find that these units are cross-linked. Plastic articles are available in all possible shapes and size. The fact is that plastic is easily moldable. Plastic can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets and many into wires. That is why it finds such a variety of uses. When we wake up, we start using the plastic articles, and till the end of the day we continuously use the plastic articles. So plastic is integrated part of the human life in recent time. Reason is that the plastic is light and it can easily be used in anywhere. So we can find so many articles at our household. Now the type of plastics, there are two type of plastics. One is thermoplastic and other one is thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastics can be deformed very easily by heating. It can be bent easily. These plastics are known as thermoplastics. For example, polythene and PVC, polyvinyl chloride, right? So few plastics can be deformed very easily. It means it can be molded very easily by heating. But other type of plastics which when once molded, we cannot soften it by heating. The examples are bakelite, melamine. Now you can see in this picture there are so many articles which we are using at our home, in our office. So these articles mainly are thermoplastics. Thermoplastics can be molded. So these are the examples of thermoplastic. You can see in right hand side there are PVC pipes which can be easily be softened by heating. We can mold it into the other shapes also. In this diagram or this picture, you can see in picture number 1 there are handles of pan. The pan be heated with the gas stoves, but these handles cannot be softened. These are the caps of the gas stove. Now in the second picture you can see the base phone or telephone sets. Once it breaks, we cannot mold it. These are made of bakelite. So these are the example of thermosetting plastics, right? So these all articles are found at our household. Characteristic of plastic. Now we are discussing why the plastic have lot of uses because of these properties or these characteristics. Number one, plastic is non-reactive with water and air. So we can preserve our food, water into plastics. For example, we can find at our household, in our home, the buckets are made of plastics. The container of the food containers are also made of plastic because plastic is non-reactive with water and air. Second, plastic is light. You can see that the plastic chair can be carried from one place to another very easily. Third thing, the plastic is very strong in comparison of other materials. Plastic is durable. So, plastic is also the poor conductor of heat and electricity. So, because of these 5 properties, we use plastic in many ways, right? So, these are the properties and characteristics of the plastics and environment. Students, you know that there are 2 types of materials. One is degradable, biodegradable materials, and other one is non-biodegradable materials. Biodegradable materials are those materials which get easily decomposed through the natural process such as action of bacteria. So these materials are called biodegradable materials. But the materials which do not decompose by natural process is termed as non-biodegradable substances. Now, the plastic is non-biodegradable substance. So, it is not environment friendly. In burning process, it releases lot of poisonous gases into the atmosphere and causes the air pollution. So, the plastic should not be increased in our surrounding. It can pollute the environment. So, we should reduce the use of plastics. We should adopt 5R principle. Reduce means the use of the plastic should be minimized. Reuse. When we are using a container of plastic, we should use it again and again. Third thing is recycle. We can recycle the plastic into the other form of container. Recover and refuse. Refuse is a very, very important point. We should refuse the use of refuse the plastic to save our environment. Now, at the end of the lecture, we have the 2 questions in your home assignment. These questions are taken from your exercise of NCERT textbook. First question, explain why plastic containers are favored for storing the food. Means why we use the plastic container to store the food. So you have to write the answer. Now question number 6 of your NCERT textbook is explain the differences between plastic, thermoplastic and thermostatic plastics. So you have to make the 2 columns. In left hand side there should be thermoplastic. In right hand side you have to write thermostatic plastic. Now we have to distinguish these 2, and at the last you should write at least 2 examples of thermoplastic and thermostatic plastics. Thank you very much.